have a new plan. My training plan is going to be lots and lots of UT2. There's a question really as to whether UT2 has to be done at a specific intensity. Of course, I don't like intensity. Who does? I mean, intensity for like 30 seconds is okay because your brain hasn't had a chance to register that it hurts. But I mean, typically the UT2 stuff I do at a 205 split, and that does get fatiguing. So I'm thinking maybe if I do like a 210 or even less, maybe I can do lots of that and then see what the effect of that is. So I'm going to try and get loads and loads of like really low intensity UT2 stuff in and monitor that. So yeah, that's the plan. So here we go. I'm going to set up the what am I going to do? I'll just do a rerow actually. I won't do the 6 2Ks that I did yesterday. I'll probably do maybe 3 of them. But yeah, I'm just going to do them nice and light, and I'm going to try and get 20k done today. So that's the plan. 20k, 10 lots of 2,000 meters with a bit of rest in between, but only a little. And then yeah, plenty of rest. Probably take half the day to do it. Maybe I'll regret this idea. Anyway, let's see how it goes. Okay, so that was, I did 6 lots of 2k. I was thinking I was going to have like loads of breaks and stuff like that. The truth is, once you start, you may as well keep going. I realise it's not the fatigue, you just get fed up and bored in actual fact. So I'm still planning on doing 10 lots. I'm just going to check. So I pretty much, I stuck on sort of 2:10 splits or 2:09 point something. Doesn't feel as though there's any point going any easier than that. I mean, there's a bit of pressure, and I kept the rating at 16 because I've got this thing at the moment thinking, if you do an easier split, you should do a lower rating, and then you're keeping the pressure in the chain, so you're still used to that sort of pressure on that handle. So we'll see how we go. I'm going to take a break now and then do another 4, then that'll be my 20k. And yeah, but maybe having the big breaks is not such a good idea because you can see how you lose motivation to get back on the machine. But let's see how that goes. I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so last 4 lots of 2k. So I've had a break, had a cup of tea and some avocado on toast. I'm not sure that having a break's a good idea in actual fact. Well, the difficulty, I mean, it's good to have a break to rest your limbs and get a bit of food and some hydration and everything else. The downside to it is the motivation, going back outside into a cold garage and doing another 8k. Okay, but I think it's easier for me if I'm doing 10 lots, then doing 6 to begin with, and then there's just 4 left. Breaks the back of it. If I feel like I've got the same to do again, 5 and 5, then that's even harder to be motivated. So at least it feels as though you're on a downhill stretch. So let's get this 8k done and then see how I feel then. I suppose it didn't get any worse. It didn't feel as easy as I was thinking it was going to be. What did I do? Sort of 2:09 splits. Again, I'm sort of sticking on that rate 16, thinking that that's kind of a draw. I mean, it's making my hands a bit sore actually, so there is pressure in the handle for sure. And you can keep it going. I start to get a bit of backache. My bum feels a bit sore, and I think that's it. If you're going to spend that amount of time on the erg, just sat in the seat, then it's going to make you a bit sore. So we'll see how it goes. I was thinking when I started this video that I would do this like every day, 20k every day in the morning, because it would be really easy. I'm not thinking that now. Let's see how we go, because you definitely develop fatigue. I'm feeling the fatigue. I'm feeling it in my arms, yeah, even in my lats. So even though it's relatively light pressure, at that sort of low rating, it is a draw. You are putting the pressure on the handle a bit, and you do feel it. So I might experiment with this. Let's see how I feel in the morning.